Hello and welcome to Great Garden. Are you worried because your orchid looks wilted with wrinkled, lifeless leaves? Don't give up just yet. In this video, I'll show you how to revive your orchid at home using just a few simple steps and natural ingredients you probably already have in your kitchen. No chemicals, no expensive products, just a little patience and love for your plant, and you'll witness a small miracle unfold. In summer, when the weather becomes hot and the humidity in the air rises, orchids become highly vulnerable. This is the time when fungal diseases become active, and your orchid is at risk of root rot or leaf rot if not properly cared for. If you encounter this situation, promptly remove the damaged leaves to prevent the disease from spreading to the rest of the plant. Timely action will give your orchid. In addition to the English voice, we have now created dubbed voices in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on Settings, the gear icon, to select the appropriate audio language. The orchid leaves turning yellow, becoming mushy or rotting. It's likely a sign of bacterial or fungal infection. These damaged leaves not only weaken the plant, but also serve as a source for the disease to spread to other parts. Without timely treatment, the entire plant could eventually die. We need to promptly treat the dried roots because if left for too long, the plant won't be able to absorb water and nutrients, which can lead to severe deterioration. I will cut across the orchid stem and remove all the damaged roots. The goal is to preserve the upper part of the stem, where there's still a healthy green leaf at the top. We'll use this portion to help the orchid recover and begin a new journey. Next, I gently rinse the remaining stem and leaf with clean water. This step helps remove bacteria and fungal spores that may still be clinging to the surface, making the recovery process more effective. To create a fertilizer that helps revive the orchid, the first ingredient I use is onion. I use onion peels by placing them in a jar to create a fertilizer that helps revive orchids. Onion peels are rich in nutrients, especially antioxidants and natural sulfur, which help fight bacteria and stimulate root growth. This is a simple, effective, and very economical method. Then I add the onion peels to about 1 liter of boiling water. The high temperature helps extract the nutrients from the onion peels, creating a natural solution that helps orchids recover quickly and safely. Then I cover the jar and let it cool, allowing the onion peel essence to infuse into the water and create a natural nutrient solution for the orchid. The next ingredient I need is rice. Rice is rich in vitamin B and natural minerals, which are great for stimulating root growth and helping the plant recover more strongly. I take about 3 teaspoons of rice. Add it to 500 milliliters of room temperature water. Soak the rice for a few hours to allow the nutrients to release into the water, creating a natural and safe root-boosting solution. Once the onion water has cooled, strain out the onion peel residue. Keep only the clear liquid, which is rich in natural nutrients beneficial for the plant. After soaking for 2 hours, gently stir the rice water. This helps the nutrients from the rice dissolve more thoroughly into the liquid, enhancing its effectiveness as a natural fertilizer for orchids. Next, strain out any remaining solids, keeping only the clear rice water to use as a nourishing root solution. Once filtered, the rice water is very safe for plants. Then I mix the onion water with the filtered rice water to create a blended fertilizer solution, and dilute it with 1.5 liters of clean water. This mixture is excellent for revitalizing orchids and stimulating their growth. Soak a cotton pad in the mixture and gently clean the orchid. This blend combines sulfur from onion and vitamin B from rice water, which stimulate root cell activity and promote rapid new root growth. Onion's natural antibacterial properties help cleanse the base and prevent fungal and bacterial infections. The remaining solution can be used to water other healthy orchids in the garden. Rich in nutrients, the mixture strengthens root development, enhances water and nutrient absorption, and boosts the plant's natural immunity. Rice water also improves leaf texture, making them smoother, thicker, and shinier over time. Then gently dry the orchid. This helps prevent excess moisture, reducing the risk of fungal infections and keeping the plant healthy. Apply a healing paste to the treated area of the orchid stem. This step is important as it helps seal the wound, prevent bacteria, fungi, and pests from entering, and minimizes moisture loss. The healing paste creates a protective barrier that promotes faster recovery, reduces the risk of rot, and supports healthy regrowth from the cut or damaged area. This is especially useful after trimming or removing any infected or dried parts of the plant. You'll need to prepare a clean support stick and a soft, clean cloth. Now, let's take a closer look at each step, and follow along as I show you exactly how I do it. Then place the orchid, already secured with the support stick, into the clear cup you've prepared. Pour clean water into the cup, making sure the water level only gently touches the base of the orchid. This prevents the stem from becoming waterlogged, while still providing just enough moisture to safely stimulate new root growth. Next, prepare a cup and cover it with a lid that has ventilation holes. This helps maintain humidity while allowing airflow, creating an ideal recovery environment for the orchid, moist enough to support healing and root growth, but not so sealed that it causes suffocation or mold buildup. Place the orchid in a cool, well-ventilated spot with plenty of indirect light. This allows the plant to recover gently, rebuild its energy, and gradually develop new roots and leaves. Avoid direct sunlight, as it can stress the orchid during this delicate stage. And here is the result after 3 weeks. Let's take a look together. You can see that the orchid has started to grow new roots, slowly reaching out in search of life. In addition to the English voice, we have now created dubbed voices in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on Settings, the gear icon, to select the appropriate audio language. Remember to change the water once a week to keep the environment clean and reduce harmful bacteria around the orchid. I continue propagating orchids in these prepared growing cups, making sure to maintain proper humidity and lighting conditions so the plants can keep developing new roots and leaves steadily. And here is the result. After 6 weeks, you can see that the orchid has developed several strong new roots, thanks to the ideal humidity and consistent care. The plant is coming back to life beautifully, and it has even grown a brand new leaf. This is a clear sign that the orchid is recovering well and is ready to move into its next stage of growth. Once the plant has established a healthy root system and firm, green leaves, we can transfer it into a pot so it can continue growing outdoors. This transition helps the orchid gradually adapt to natural conditions and prepares it for the next blooming season. Begin by preparing the growing medium, which includes pine bark and charcoal. Soak the pine bark and charcoal in boiling water before use. This step helps to sterilize the medium, killing off any pests, mold, bacteria, or fungal spores that may be hiding in the material. It also helps the bark absorb some moisture, preventing it from drawing water away from the orchid roots when first potted. Soaking ensures a clean, safe, and slightly moistened growing medium, creating a healthy environment for the orchid to settle in and continue developing strong roots. Once the growing medium has cooled down, we can begin potting the orchid. I add a few pieces of foam to improve ventilation and drainage at the bottom of the pot. I also use some of the foam to anchor the support stick, helping keep the orchid upright and stable as it adjusts to its new pot. The growing medium I use is carefully sterilized pine bark, which helps reduce the risk of fungal diseases while providing a well-aerated and moisture-retentive environment, ideal for healthy root development in orchids. I add a layer of moss on top of the growing medium. This moss layer helps retain surface moisture, creating a humid microclimate around the base of the orchid, especially beneficial for young roots and new growth. It also acts as a natural mulch, protecting the medium from drying out too quickly while still allowing airflow. Gently place the orchid in the center of the pot, guiding the roots downward. Lightly tie the stem to the support stick placed in the pot to keep the plant stable after repotting. Add the pine bark medium around the roots, filling in gently without compacting too tightly. Make sure the base of the orchid sits slightly above the surface of the medium. Take care of your orchid regularly by misting the growing medium and leaves to maintain proper humidity. Avoid overwatering to prevent root rot. After about 1 to 2 weeks, once the plant has adjusted to its new environment, you can begin applying a mild fertilizer to encourage healthy root and leaf growth. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you found it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any of the upcoming simple and natural orchid care tips. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I wish you good health, happiness, and a garden full of blooming orchids all year round. See you in the next video.